What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Unbearable Podcast. And today we are doing my weekly predictions for week number 4. Last week we went 6-10, so not very good. Our overall record is 23-25, bro. Not the best, but we're gonna be improving. We're gonna keep going. Yeah. So Cowboys, Giants. Cowboys, I don't know, bro. I feel like if I pick the Cowboys, they're going to lose. But if I pick, we're picking the Cowboys. We got to be smart. My records, we're not at a point with my record where we can take risks. So, yeah. Next, we have the Saints and the Falcons. I think the Saints did have a down week last week. They faced the Eagles. They didn't look as good. But I think the Saints are going to be back on track. And the Falcons did look good against the Chiefs. But I think it's going to be a very tight game, but I think the Saints are going to pull it out. Then Rams, Bears. Check out my weekly predictions. It'll be out on Saturday morning. Then Vikings, Packers. Vikings have been on a roll. They've just been looking amazing. So I'd be an idiot not to go with the Vikings. Then Steelers, Colts. I'm going with the Steelers. Steelers have been on a roll. Justin Fields has been on a roll. I still think we made the right decision getting Caleb, but I'm happy that Justin Fields is playing good. Then Broncos, Jets. I'm going with the Jets. Pretty easy decision there. The Broncos did win last week, but even a blind squirrel finds a nut. Then the Philadelphia Eagles, Tampa Bay Buccaneers. We're going Philadelphia. The Bucs looked horrible last week against the Denver Broncos. That should have been like an easy win for them. They just scored one touchdown. Hey, some teams just give them a lot harder of a challenge, I guess. I don't know. The next game is the Bengals and the Panthers. Panthers look good. Andy Dalton looked good. Is Bryce Young the problem? To be determined. But I do think the Bengals will pick up their first win finally. It's been a while, but hey. I don't think they're a bad team. I just think they just... So who did they face? For week 1, they faced the Patriots. They should have won that one. Chiefs, I can understand them losing. And then Commanders. Damn. The fuck's on my pie? Whatever. So that's 2 games where they should have won. One game where it's kind of like, all right, yeah, I can see how you lost that, but... 1-3 out of those 3 games. A little crazy, but I do think they're going to go in their first win. They're going to get their first win this week. Then the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Houston Texans. I think the Jacksonville Jaguars are going to continue to look horrible, and Texans are going to win. Kind of bounce back from that Vikings game where they just did not look good at all. Then Carolina Panthers versus the Commanders. This is a tough one. Because if the Commanders play how they played against the Bengals, they're gonna win. But if the Cardinals played played how they played against the Rams, they're gonna win. So I think it's gonna be a lot closer than people think. I think it's gonna be a lot more entertaining than people think. But I'm gonna pick the Commanders. I think Jaden Daniels proved to be a very good quarterback, and I think the game is gonna be determined based on Jalen Daniels. So if he does good, Commanders are gonna win. He does bad, the Cardinals are going to win. Next, Patriots, 49ers. I'm picking the 49ers. They did lose against the Rams. They're kind of, I don't want to say a skid because it's only 2 games, but they lost to the Vikings and the Rams. So, hey, but I do think they're going to pick up the win. Then, Raiders, Browns. I don't know what the hell happened with the Browns last week. Against the Giants, dude. Against the Giants. Of course, I started their defense. They still got me 6 points. But damn, you're supposed to have a field day against the Giants. And the Raiders losing to the Panthers? Dude. Oh, my gosh. 2 teams who really need to bounce back. I'm picking the Browns. Hopefully the defense can clutch up. Then, Chiefs, Chargers. I'm going with the Chiefs. They're on a roll. I don't think that last play was PI, personally. I think that it was clean. I can see how people do say it's PI. I think it's less the fact that the PI, if they don't call PI last week and don't call it this week, no one's gonna have a problem with it. Well, I mean, people are still gonna have a problem with it, but I think it's gonna be less of an uproar. But since they called it last week, that's why people are so up in arms about it. Then Sunday Night Football, Bills, Ravens. This is gonna be a tough one. Ravens look good against the Cowboys. Almost had the Cowboys come back. But I think the Bills are going to win. I think that they look a lot better this year. I'm surprised with losing Stephon Diggs that their offense is still able to be that explosive. But, I mean, I'm also not shocked at the same time. I've said this for a while. I think it's more important to have a good quarterback and mediocre wide receivers than a mediocre quarterback and good wide receivers. Then Monday Night Football. There's 2 Monday Night Football games again? It's a fucking drag, dude. Titans, Dolphins, I'm going, it's going to be a fucking horrible game. I'm going to pick the Titans. The Dolphins looked like ass with Skylar Thompson. So, I'm going to say the Titans win, and we get another Will Levis picture. That'll be fun to see. Then, the Seattle Seahawks are in Detroit. That's a very important thing to say. In Detroit. And everybody knows. Seahawks win in Detroit, baby. I'm picking the Seahawks. I think I'm starting Geno Smith this week in fantasy because, hey, every time the Seahawks walk into Detroit, they kick some ass, bro. Like, I don't know if you guys watch those games, but shit, bro. The motherfucking, what's their names, kick some ass. So, that's it for this week. Hope you guys have a good week. Hopefully your fantasy teams win. Hopefully my team wins. Gio beat me last week. I was going to make a TikTok post about it, but I lost, so I didn't. And I'll see you guys next time. Don't forget to bear down.